Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Asia here. I've already done my brows and I also primed my eyelids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. And I'm just gonna be going in with this Colourpop A Flutter eyeshadow palette. I got this from Ulta. There are 12 shades in it, and all the shade names are going to be on the back. And I will be listing below in the description box the eyeshadows that I'm using in order. So, welcome back to my channel. Quick heads up, I literally had surgery on my throat not even a week ago that I'm making this voiceover. So please bear with my voice. It's changing a little bit, and also it's kind of hard to talk. But I filmed this video before I had the surgery, forgetting that I needed to do the voiceover before I had the surgery. And during my recovery and the surgery, I was editing all the videos that I had filmed before the surgery. And now I'm like, wow, I forgot to do the voiceover. So, yeah. And then I literally go back to school within like less than a week. So I don't really have the most time to wait my voice out. So I'm just going to go ahead on and just try to do my best right now. So, yeah, I'm going to be using whatever this shade is called. I'm going to leave it here on the screen because I don't have my eyeshadow palette with me right now, but I'm going to leave the color of the shade on the screen. And I'm just going to be blending this out in my crease. And I think I was listening to music this day, so that's why I'm kind of like, doing my little mouth. I'm singing. I'm not talking to myself. But yeah, I'm just going to blend this color out into my crease. It was here that I noticed that my camera stopped recording. But I had already blended out a different color. Well, the color that I just showed you guys, I started blending out in the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner of my eye. Like I said, I will leave the names on the screen once I get back to my eyeshadow palette. But basically, I just blended out the first shade into my crease, and then I went in with the second shade that I just showed you guys on the front part of my, and like the inner corner of my eye, the outer corner of my eye. And that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just blending that out. My lights were kind of like all over the place. I'm not sure if it was because the color of the eyeshadows I was using, the colors of the eyeshadows I was using was really bright or what, but my lights were kind of like, they were kind of like washing out the color a little bit. So I kind of apologize for that. But yeah, so basically what I'm just going back and doing here is blending out the first shade that I used and the second shade that I used. Both shades will be on the screen and in the description box. Here you see me blending out a matte shade on my lid. Basically going to put a matte shade on my lid, and then I'm just going to go back and blend out the rest of the shades that I used before. So the first two shades, I'm just going to basically just do a lot of blending because this is going to be a halo eye, and I want to make sure that everything is blended well together. And after this, I'm going to go in with and put this shimmer shade on top of the matte shade. So I wanted the matte shade to be laid first as the base on my lid, and then I'm going to put a glitter on top of the matte shade. As you can see here, I'm going to spray my brush with the Urban Decay all-nighter spray just to make my brush a little wet, a little moist, so that it can make the glitters a lot more vibrant when I place them on my lid. All right, so here I'm going to be using these e.l.f. eye tapes to attempt some liquid liner. I am not good with liquid liner, you guys, and y'all already know that. But these eye tapes basically help because they like serve as like a barrier. So you'll see here in the video, they serve as like a barrier. So, I mean, they are really cheap. I think they're only like $1 on e.l.f.'s website. So I really encourage you guys to get them if you're not good with liquid liner. But I'm still kind of like working with them. So excuse my liquid liner experience in this video because it's not going to be that good, but I'm still working at liquid liner, so just, cut me a little slack, please, if you don't mind. All the things that I do for my YouTube channel. So I suck at applying false lashes on camera, but I'm trying to apply my false lashes on camera in this video simply so you guys can see. I do have a video on how I apply my false lashes, but you know, I'm like, the least thing I can do, you know, I'm not talking in the video. Least thing I can do is kind of show them how I put on my lashes. So these lashes that I'm using are really old, so it was kind of difficult trying to get them to be right because they're really cheap also, so they were kind of like bent a little bit, but we made them work. Well, I made them work. Okay, so now I have applied my LA Girl Orange Corrector concealer, and this just helps to conceal or to lighten up my darker areas. And I'm going to go in with this NYX pot concealer, and I'm going to leave the name here on the screen and in the description box. But basically, I'm going over with this concealer, and this is the same concealer I use for my eyebrows. And I'm doing this so that the orange corrector doesn't like take over my foundation and make my foundation extremely orange, because I've seen that used to happen. Like when I wouldn't go over with another concealer, I would just go over the orange concealer with my foundation and made my foundation very orange. So I'm going over with this concealer that's a little bit closer to my skin complexion to kind of balance out the two. Going to be blending this out with my beauty sponge. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Chai. So now I'm using the Too Faced concealer in the color Butterscotch, and I'm going to let this sit while I go in with the Makeup Revolution times Roxi palette and use the darkest color to apply some bronzer to my skin to warm up my face. Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I didn't talk this entire video because I had some other stuff going on in the background, so that's, yeah, I didn't want you guys to hear that, but yeah, it took literally 3 tries for me to get this lip, so solid. I'm actually going to go over this with a little powder because I wiped it off so many times. I feel like I wiped some of the makeup off around my mouth, so I'm just going to go over this with a little of the MAC powder. So yeah, here's the finished look. I love this look. It's kind of hard for you to see the eye look throughout the video, but hopefully you guys can see it. My lights were a little bit more intense today. I don't know. I feel like I feel like my little setup was a little bit off, but that's neither here nor there. My hair is a mess, but you know, you're definitely gonna fix it up. And then I'm gonna come back in the end. Well, this is technically the end, but I'm gonna come back and like show you like shots of me after my hair is done. And I'm not really gonna be talking in it, but I'm definitely gonna be showing you shots of like, you know, the whole look once it's complete. Well, it's complete now, but I gotta add my hair to it. So yeah, yeah. So you know, any products you didn't get details on will be in the description box below. And I actually forgot the name of these lashes, but I'm going to be buying some more today, so I'll let you guys know in my next video. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.